Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of One Piece Chapter 7, entitled Friends. And this is the last chapter in the Romance Dawn arc. So after this, sometime after this video, I will be making a video that will actually be a recap of the arc. And really my thoughts on the arc in general. Okay, really briefly. Which will go in the same playlist as the playlist of this arc in general. Like, of the 7 chapters of this arc, okay? So anyways, though, this chapter did a great job concluding this arc, I felt, because it really gave some closure, I think, with Kobe, in the sense that, you know, he's definitely best friends with Luffy right now. I don't know about Zoro, but Luffy he definitely is, okay? And there were a lot of really humorous moments in this chapter. In this chapter, especially one where I thought Luffy was actually kind of clever, in which, you know, Kobe was afraid that the Marines weren't going to hire him because they'd do some digging and find out his history as a pirate, and thus obviously they wouldn't let him join if that happens, you know. All right, so and they already suspect that he's with them as a pirate. So then Luffy ends up just telling the Marines all about his past and Kobe's past and whatnot, and really pushing his buttons until he finally fucking explodes. I think the first time in the series I've actually seen him fucking explode like that, so, at least so far. Then again, it's only chapter 7, you know, but still. And he really just pushed buttons there until he finally exploded and punched him in the face, and then Luffy and Kobe get in a small fight with each other until the Marine guy and Zoro, the head of the Marines right there, and Zoro finally breaks them up. However, that actually gets the Marine, or at least some of the Marines, to believe that Kobe's not with them. And of course, you know, there are some of them that are still reluctant because they explain that, you know, there have been pirates in the past that have snuck into the Marines as spies. So they can't really trust him, but the head of the Marines there kind of believes him, but also says towards the end of the chapter that don't underestimate the Marines. We know all about your past. We've done some digging. Alright, but they're still going to let him join and just see how it goes, basically, I'm guessing. Okay. And so Kobe finally fulfilled his dream. He ended up, I'm guessing, becoming a member of the Marines. What are you going to start out as? Who knows? Because he even said, you know, I'll do whatever you want. I'll be a cabin boy. I'll wash the fucking toilets for you. You know, whatever you want. So what is he going to start at? Who knows? I'm guessing he's going to start out with jobs like that until he gets older and gets more experience and gets more skills and whatnot. Then he'll finally start combat and rising through the ranks and stuff. That's my theory, anyways. And I really hope that Kobe's in that we see Kobe much later on as well, and he gets to reunite with Luffy and whatnot, and we get to see how good he is then. Okay, because obviously this is my first time reading the series, obviously, so I don't know if we actually do to get to see him later on or not. Anyways, though, so that's with Kobe, and at the very end of the chapter, we actually see him confronting Luffy and Zoro and saluting them, and it's kind of really funny because Zoro basically says, you know, it's probably the first time a pirate has ever, or that a Marine has ever saluted a pirate. Okay. And then the rest of the Marines show up there and salute them as well, basically for saving their town. But then the head of the Marines there says, you know, it's against regulations to salute a pirate, so no food for an entire week. What a punishment. So, yeah, no food for an entire week because they saluted pirates. Okay. Hold on a sec here. So, yeah. And that pretty much wraps up the chapter, though. Okay. This was a very good chapter. Like, it really was. It did a great job concluding the arc. Okay, we got a few character moments in this chapter. I really like that little girl that we saw last chapter, her mother actually did allow Zoro and Luffy to eat at her house, even though she kind of feared Zoro beforehand. I'm guessing either she's lightened up towards him, or since Luffy was with him and since Luffy technically saved the town, then she maybe trusted Luffy. So then maybe that's why she let him eat there. Who knows? Or he could have just been a bully and forced her to. Who knows? Okay, but Either or, I did also like that as well. Really, I couldn't think of any major complaints with this chapter except for the constant complaints that I always come up with, which is the art, which I'll try to stop mentioning because despite how eye-bleedingly bad that it is, I'll try to stop mentioning it. Alright. Anyways, that being said, I think we should about wrap up this review. Quite good chapter. Not my favorite chapter in the arc. I think that was probably chapter 6. Okay, but still a good chapter. I very much enjoyed it. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.